You're tasked with architecting an Azure Kubernetes Service environment that utilizes Windows Server 2019 containers. The design needs to fulfill two primary goals. First, to ensure that compute resources can be scaled out with minimal delay. And second, to support the autoscaling of Windows-based containers. Which approach should you select to fulfill these requirements? Option A, utilizing Kubernetes version 1.20 or later. Option B, implementing virtual nodes via virtual kubelet and ACI. Option C, configuring the cluster autoscaler. Option D, configuring the horizontal pod autoscaler. This question focuses on managing and scaling workloads efficiently in a Kubernetes environment running Windows containers. Specifically, it tests your ability to identify mechanisms that can provision underlying compute resources rapidly when scaling demands increase, minimizing any operational lag. In my view, the correct answer is option B, implementing virtual nodes via virtual kubelet and ACI. Virtual nodes allow you to burst pods into Azure container instances, providing the absolute fastest method for scaling compute resources in AKS. Because ACI instances provision in just seconds, they drastically reduce the time needed to add compute capacity compared to traditional methods. Option A is simply a version prerequisite for certain features, and not a scaling mechanism itself. Option C, the standard cluster autoscaler, requires new virtual machine nodes to be provisioned and configured, which takes several minutes. Option D manages pod counts based on demand, but it cannot provision underlying compute capacity if the cluster runs out of resources.